Hello, I'm just going to do a couple fast things with calls. So remember, a call, just to show you what's inside of a call. This is calls, call this calls, which are really functions, but how they're stored internally. So I can make a call. I'm going to make mean, construct the call, which is a type of part of an expression really, for mean of 3 and 4 in several different ways. Here's one way. There's a call function, which you put a string name in the function and then you put arguments after it. Here's another way. There's the as call function that you put in a list with the name mean, if that's what you have, and then the arguments. Okay. And another way is just to directly put it in and freeze it. So mean of 3, 4 works too. I'm going to make a fourth one just in a goofy manner for a goofy reason. I'm gonna use bquote just to do it. So another thing I could do, let's say 3, 4 are floating out here. So bquote is like quote. So I put mean of x, but the trouble is mean of x, it won't know what x is. And quote itself won't evaluate x because it freezes things. But if you put a dot and a pair of parentheses around it, that'll cause just x to evaluate. So it'll take the value 3, 4 in there and move it in there, and it'll give the mean. See, let's take a look. Let's look at each of these. There's C1, there's C2. Looks weird. C3 and C4. Okay. They all are calls. Okay. And you can actually get to the parts of them and modify them directly as a frozen expression, really. The call can be directly modified. Let's look at C1, its parts. What are all the names in it, by the way? Mean's the only name in it. Nope, no variables in it. Okay, I can look at C1 directly. Here's the first thing in it is mean. It's kind of like it's kind of like a list. Second thing in it is the data. Okay. Oh, I didn't show you that these all evaluate just how you'd want. They compute the mean. So they're all completely proper functions. Okay. Well, let me see. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was looking at C1. So C1 has a couple of parts. It has the mean in it, and here's the oh, what's that? The data. To add something to it, you just do this. It's just like a list. So you do name the spot, NARM, for instance. That's one. I can set to true. I've created a new spot in there. So let's look at what C1 looks like. Notice it now, when it prints out, it has that argument included. That should be in the third spot of C1. Yep. And if I, yep, that one actually has a name. NARM. I can even add trim. V1 $, trim. That's another argument. Evaluates just fine. Still a call. Anything else I want to do? No, I think that might be it. Oh, I should just look at C1 directly. There it is. So it's essentially I've created a function. It just really shows what functions, unevaluated functions, look like internally. They're kind of like a list, but how they actually act is just like a function. So that should be it. That's all I want to say about calls. Bye.